Hello, online world. This is Off the Record with Mix Bustos right here live on PinoyLiga.com's Facebook page. Maraming salamat po for joining us right here this Friday morning as we talk sports and inspiration. So once again, this is Off the Record in partnership with PinoyLiga.com and Podcast Network Asia. Last week, we talked about women's basketball going pro on how it will affect the landscape of the game dito sa Pilipinas with Mariana Lopa, Alfred Bernardino, and the famous and the legends from the De La Salle Lady Archers, the Manalo twins, Jessamine and Jessica. But right now we are on our second episode, and thank you so much for joining us here as we wait further just a little bit to gain up those engagements, gain up those viewers. It's a good Friday morning, and I hope you will get inspired throughout the day and throughout the weekend. Ito po, papag-usapan po natin story of inspiration particularly sa basketball. Sanay na sanay po tayong pinag-uusapan yung mga big names, newsmakers, the ones who make the headlines. But right now we are taking a unique approach, maybe an approach also taken also by some of my colleagues in the sports industry. But also this is very personal to me as we talk about this story of inspiration because I think that I hope na sana po marami pong mga makarelate, hindi man sa sports, hindi man sa basketball, whether sa volleyball man yan, sa ibang sports, but especially in life. Most of us right now, we go through struggle, we go through anxiety, we go through uncertainty and confusion. And baka nga po relate na relate tayong lahat nandyan. Pero the story of an athlete, especially if you want to make it big, if you want to be able to climb the ladder, araw-araw pong pinag-iisipan yan, araw-araw pong pinagdadaanan yan ng mga atleta. And right now, we have a former and a current athlete that will talk about this experience. Ang kanilang pong common denominator is they both came from the Team B, di ba? The B team or the secondary team ng kanilang mga schools. And eventually, throughout their college careers, they've fallen at the same time, or maybe there's also struggle, but at the same time, ang importante po doon, na-reach po nila ang kanilang calling o ang kanilang mga gustong ma-achieve. Alright, so right now, without further ado, introduce po natin ang ating first guest for this morning. Walang iba. He played for the NU Bulldogs, played for the Ala Pilipinas, also played for the Global Port Batang Pierre in the PBA, but this guy is a story of inspiration. Introduce po natin, Nico Pau Havelona.
Hi, good morning. Migs, thank you for inviting me. Excited ako ma-share yung story ko, yung mga pinagdaanan ko sa basketball career. Not even sa basketball lang, pati yung life. So excited ako. Thanks, Migs, for inviting me.
Maraming salamat din, Pau, for accepting our invitation. And we all can't wait to share your story. And our second guest for today, actually tropa ko to. Nag-abot kami sa college nito. Got to play with this guy in some college leagues. And I can attest that this guy is a cerebral scorer and shooter. Also started from Team B in the De La Salle University. But right now, with the different calling and passion and the pursuing on what he loves to do. And right now, introducing to you the founder of TPP, Toyota Puerto Princesa Basketball Academy, Coach Robin Uy. Coach Rob.
Hello, Coach. Coach Migs, Bro Migs. Thank you for having me. And of course, hello, my co-guest, Pau Avelona, Kapwa Ilonggo ko yan. Thank you for having me here, Migs.
And good morning din sa mga ka-TPP from TPP Basketball Academy. Thank you guys for watching us today. Okay, so ngayon, let's get right down to business. Okay, Team B. Pag-usapan muna natin, Pau, ang Team B days. Actually, before Team B, of course, the story of how you got recruited. What was that like heading into your first year with NU?
First year, siguro from high school, coming out from high school. I studied in Bacolod. So, yun, I mean, isa ako sa mga magaling pero hindi ganoon kagaling. Pero isa lang yung nag-recruit sa akin coming out from high school is yung NU. So pinag-isipan ko mabuti if pupunta ako kasi 16 lang ako, so takot ako malayo sa family ko. Parang hindi ko pa alam gagawin. So yun, like, so sabi ng dad ko that time na i-grab ko na yung opportunity if gusto ko talaga mag-basketball. So yun, like, nag-try out ako, pinapunta ako doon. Di ko nga alam na na kukunin na pala nila ako. Akala ko try out lang. So wala akong dalang damit. Dinala akong damit for 5 days lang. So after nun, akala ko uwi pa ako ng Bacolod. So yun, pagdating ko dito, by God's grace, nakuha ako. Pero yun nga, nasa Team B ako. Unang taon ko, Team B pa lang. So yun, tapos unti-unti, parang ang hirap, homesick and stuff. Parang gusto ko na umuwi, gusto kong bumalik kasi hindi ko alam talaga gagawin ko, natatakot ako, kinakabahan. Bata, di ba? Tapos nasa Maynila.
Pero, Pao, during that time, nung sabi mo nare-recruit ka, na-expect mo ba na Team B ka? Or was that like, oh,
Hindi, ako actually di ko alam. Like sabi lang sa akin, parang bibigyan ako chance na mag-play sa NU or try out, parang ganun. So, tinry ko. Tapos, yun nga, kasi sabi, try out. So, hindi ako nagdalang mga damit talaga na, kasi alam ko, try out. Hindi ko alam, nakukunin na pala nila ako. So, yun, parang, hindi ko alam na Team B. At least, before pa kasi nun, parang, yung Team A, Team B ng NU, parang sabay-sabay yung practice. So, hindi ko alam if mati-Team B ako or malaline up ako. But during that time, yung palapit na like 2 months before the season, doon na sinabi na Team B daw muna ako.
Kamusta naman your first years? Na as a rookie, adjusting ka sa Maynila?
Adjustment period kasi nasa ako sa Maynila, as in baguhan ako, as in nakapunta ako before Maynila, bata pa ako wala pa akong malay. So ngayon ako, atas nung nakabalik ako lang mag-isa, like alam mo yun, parang iniwan ko sa Bacol, parang naging independent na ako. Di ko na alam. Parang unti-unti, parang sinusubukan mag-adjust. Like, kinakausap ko lang yung mga kababayan ko, like mga kapwa Ilonggo ko na nasa NU din. Yun lang yung parang nagpapatulong ako kung anong mga dapat kong gawin, kung anong kailangan para yun, mag-improve.
Alright, so kung meron po kayong mga questions or comments para kay Pao and Coach Robin, comment na lang po dito. And kung gusto nyo magpabati, guys, comment lang kayo dyan and we'll greet you on air. Coach Rob, can you share your story on how you were adjusting to college life, Manila life?
Yes, Coach. Before kasi I played in Iloilo just like Paolo in Bacolod siya dati. So probinsyano. Ever since in high school pa lang, LaSalle was my dream school is because I prioritize education first. Nung time na yon luckily nakapalaro ako and ironically dito sa Palawan din yung palaro last 2008. There were 3 schools na kumukuha sa akin but none of them is De La Salle University. So what I did, sabi ko mag-enroll na lang ako sa LaSalle and then bahala na kung makukuha ako and actually, there were no tryouts before kasi na-late ako And during the first year, hindi ako nakalaro for LaSalle. Doon tayo nakita, bro, sa, ano yun? Anong tawag na liga sa LaSalle? Sa LaSalle, liga sa LaSalle. LaSalle. Doon. Yun. And then I remember, the one thing I remember talaga, para makatraining ako with Team A, actually nakatraining ako with Team A, when Sir Dave De Chupa called me and sabi niya, are you fit to play? Being a probinsyano, sobrang natuwa ako. And then the next day, I trained with Team A na. And that time, I think, hindi pa nabubuo yung Team B. I think yun yung time na nawala yung Team B. And then bumalik lang nung sina Norbert pumasok. So I trained with Team A around 6 months yon. But at that time, nagkasakit din ako na dengue ako and all. Yun yung sabi ko rin sa'yo. Nung pagbalik ko, wala na. They cut me from the team. And then, for a couple of months, wala. Puro LSAL ako left. And then, nabuo yung Team B kasi nandun si Norbert, L.A. Revilla, sina Brian Organ pa, JR Gallarza before, teammate ko pa, Dan Sara. Kami nun. So, that was my journey sa Team B natin. But hindi ako naka-Team A talaga. And yun, na pursue ko yung skills coach ngayon dito sa Palawan.
Coach, ano yung tatlong team na yun, if you don't mind me asking? If it were not Lasal, ano yung tatlong school na yun?
Yung isa coach, FEU, yung isa AYAC. May actually call up siya and then may call up din ako na mag-try out lang sa Beda.
Mm.
Yung tatlong
Looking
school.
back, were there any thoughts na if, kunwari lang, paano kaya ako nag-FEU ako? Ano kaya ako nag-AYAC ako? Di ba? Or FEU,
Ever since-
UAE, huwag na tayo lumayo, di ba?
Oh, yes coach. Ever since kasi Joseph Yo Cardona pa lang Lasal na eh. Then second year high school Lasal na talaga eh.
Mm.
So wala na eh, close-minded na maglalasal ako. Kung hindi mo ka varsity, edi okay, walang problema. Basta I will finish my education in Lasal. At maging co-alumni ko sina Joseph Yo.
Yan. Okay, so ano talaga, 'di ba? I mean, that was the mindset. And parang iba-iba tayo ng goals, iba-iba tayo ng dreams, 'di ba? And Coach Robin, of course, your path, taking that path where you are now. But for Pau, first year Team B, na-call up ka sa Team A. 'Di ba?
Like, first year,
sorry, go
actually,
ahead.
kasi sobra grabe yung kwento ko nung college. Kasi first year ko, yun nga, hindi natuloy. So, nag-team B ako. So, after second year, nag-change ng coaching staff. Doon na pumasok sila, yung mga bag sila, Coach Eric Gonzalez, Dennis Madrid. Pero yung consultant, Coach Eric Altamirano na din. So, yun, that time, so parang, for me, parang given a chance, parang may bagong chance. Kasi, magpapakita ka naman bago coach. So walang, hindi pabor sa lahat. So lahat, may bibigyan kayo ng chance, mapapakita nyo kung anong kaya nyo gawin. And that time, sobrang nakakatakot kasi every practice, at the end, merong kinakat sa team. So parang audition talaga everyday, parang try out everyday. May kinakat, sasabihan na wag na muna bumalik, tapos parang antayin na lang pag nagkaroon ng team B, tapos doon na lang muna kayo. Hanggang dumating sa point na konti na lang natira, like mga 18, 20 na lang kami. Ganon. So doon, parang ka-confidence ako sa sarili ko na malaki chance ko ma-line up. So after nun, like magti-training camp na, doon sa training camp, before nun, doon ako na-cut. So nung na-cut ako, sabi ko, kapanginhayang kasi akala ko chance ko na. So after nun, nag-training camp na sila. Pag training camp noon, nagka-problema yung isang import. Kasi before, allowed 2 imports sa UAP. Diba? So, after nila bumalik from training camp, hindi na ayos yung papers ng isang import. So, 15 lang yung nasa lineup. So, parang yung ginawa, pandagdag lang ako sa lineup na yon yung rookie year ko. Kasi nga, hindi nakalaro yung isang import. So, dinagdag lang ako. As in, wala akong minutes, hindi ako nakakalaro. As in, yun lang, pangdagdag sa lineup kasi kulang. Parang ganon. Nakalaro siguro ako end of the season na yung alam na yung matatanggal na kami, parang ganon. Pero I was thankful pa rin na na-experience ko yun, yung time na yun. Kasi yung time na yun, doon ko naisip na kailangan ko pa pala magtrabaho. Kailangan ko pa magsipag. Kailangan ko pa improve yung craft ko as a player. Kasi doon ko na-realize na marami pa akong kailangan matutunan. Nanonood lang ako, nakikita ko yung mga laro. Grabe, grabe yun. Ateneo, yun yung nung rookie year ko, 2009, sila Slaughter pa yun. Grabe, lakas yung FU, lakas din yun, sila Terrence, sila RR. So doon ko na-realize na kailangan ko talaga magtrabaho pa. So after nung rookie year ko na yun, nabalik ulit ako sa Team B for 2 years. So first year ko, Team B, second year ko, na-line up ako, pero hindi ako masyadong nakalaro. Then third year, fourth year ko, Team B ako. Pero pag-graduate na ako sa school. So graduate na ako sa school nung fourth year ko, nasa Team B pa rin ako noon. So following year, pang fifth year ko na, parang sabi ko, hindi na ako maglalaro, ganyan, parang tapos na ako sa pag-aral, so okay na ako, parang magtatrabaho na lang, ganun-ganon. Pero that time, parang sabi ni Coach Eric, mag-practice lang muna ako, magsabay pa rin ako sa kanila. So yun, parang pang fifth year ko, kumuha ko ulit ng course. Nag-marketing ako. Tapos after doon na-line up ulit ako. Pero hindi pa rin gamit during mga first round ng season. First round hanggang dumating yung second round na nagsistruggle yung backup point guard ng NU. So doon na try, parang nagamit ako, na try na tapos na okay naman yung pinakita ko. So doon siya nag-start na nagka-trust yung coach ko sa akin, sila Coach Eric. So tuloy-tuloy na yon hanggang nagamit ako, as in ako na yung backup guard ni that time si Jello Alulino, ako na yung backup guard niya. So yun lang yung parang time na yun na grabe yung mga pinagdaanan ko nung mga taon na yun.
Pero no, Pau, can you tell us the realities mentally that you had to face? Isipin mo pare, kumbaga sa basketball term, buzzer beater. Di ba?
Yun
Ganun
nga.
Di ba? Buzzer
Oh.
beater, they had that opportunity. What was it like in the middle? Parang nagkaroon ba ng mga doubts? Nagkaroon ng mga frustration?
Sabi ko sa sarili ko, siguro wala na talaga, give up ko na yung basketball. Wala na, parang gusto ko nang magtrabaho na lang ako. Like, kinausap ko yung parents ko na, sige, babalik na lang ako Bacolod, magtrabaho. Parang, grabe, sa sobrang down ko, parang, parang dinout ko din yung sarili ko lagi, na parang, hindi pala talaga sa akin, parang, hindi para sa akin yung basketball, parang sobrang hirap para alam mo yun, yung pagdaanan mo yun na hindi mo ma-imagine na ganun pala kahirap. Akala mo, magaling ka na sa probinsya, magaling ka na. Parang ikaw na yung top player sa province. Tapos pagdating pala dito, walang-wala ka pa. As in, wala. Grabe yung struggles, yung paghihirap. Like, every night yun, naiiyak pa ako. Kasi di ko na alam yung gagawin ko.
Coach Rob, meron ka bang similar experience during your playing years?
Yes, coach, pero sa akin talaga, as in, nag-isip na ako, it's either let go of basketball or really focus on studies. Hindi ko nga alam si Paulo, marketing din eh. Marketing students, yes! Pero, yun nga, so it was really hard to let go of basketball. Before I graduated, yun, tumigil ako. Third year pa lang, tumigil na ako sa Team B. So for 2 years, puro aral na lang. And then yun, pick up games na lang tayo. Dun Migs, di ba? And right after that, another opportunity came, naging coach. But really the mental struggles of a basketball player, ibang klase kasi. Pag makapasok ka man sa Team A or Team B, may laro ka, you also have to deal with losses. Pag natalo ka, paano may deal yun? And kung hindi ka makaangat sa Team A, you also have to deal with it. So there are different types of mental struggles and hindi lahat pareho. So iba-iba talaga per player.
Pero ikaw, Coach Rob, when you were still in Team B, of course, let's not deny it. Talagang the goal is to make it to Team A. Diba? But I'm sure there were practices, there were games na parang didn't go your way. What was it like dealing with those mental struggles during those times?
Kung Bro Mix, imagine mo, kakampi ko nun si L.A. Revilla at saka Dan Sara. Imagine mo, may si Reg Santos pa before, kung naalala mo. So, siguro, nasa fourth stringer na ako nun eh. I thought kasi, yun nga, sabi ni Paulo, I thought sa probinsya, ang galing mo na. I'm a 5'7" point shooting guard doon sa Iloilo. But pagdating sa Manila, you encounter Simon Atkins at 5'11". L.A. Revilla is a special talent. So, wala. You have to cope up with practice eh. Kung kailangan mo depensahan si L.A. Revilla, kailangan mo depensahan talaga yon. So, it's either mag-isip ka na, kaya ko ba to? Or I should help the team out na lang. So, nung time na yon, sabi ko, kailangan kong kayanin si LA. Kailangan ko talagang pakita na worth it ako. So, there was a time na nagkaroon nga ako binigyan ako ng minutes ni Coach Tonichi noon sa isang game. I played around, kasi usually yung minutes ko, minsan wala nga eh. May time na nakakalaro ako ng nung time yun, nasa 8 minutes yata yung laro ko and I scored around 6 points nung time na yon sa isang game. So, dun pa lang may fulfillment na kaya pala, kaya pala. So, I hope sa mga viewers natin, don't tell yourself na hindi nyo kaya. Narinig na rin natin yung story ni Paulo na kaya din pala. Kung basta yung mental, yung pag-iisip lang natin is kaya natin sa sarili natin.
Now, Pau, I know besides the mental aspect of just being the game, I know that something happened, something personal happened in between those years in college. Can you tell us more about that?
Yun, I forgot to tell you. Pero yun, like, after, like, 2011, yun pa, nasa Team B ako noon. I lost my dad, parang, biglaan, heart attack. So, as in, hindi ko kasi madalas nakita dad ko kasi OFW. So, hindi talaga, I mean, siguro every year, starting nung nag-Manila ako, like, weeks lang kami nagkikita kasi nandito lang siya sa Pinas for 2 months, ganun. Then, yun nga, nung namatay siya, nasa Team B ako, like, sobrang frustrated ko. I mean, sobrang down ko, like, kasi, like, as a child, siya yung nagturo sa akin eh. Siya yung, alam mo yan, siya yung gusto ma-achieve ko yung dream. Kasi yung dream na ng basketball is not only my dream, it's like a family dream na to reach PBA, to be, alam mo yun, parang it's a family dream na. So that time nung nawala siya, parang, alam mo yun, sobrang lungkot, sobrang down ko, di ko alam, parang gusto ko na talagang, give up. Kasi niisip ko rin, si mama, wala na siyang kasama, ganyan, siya na lang mag-isa. So gusto ko nang umuwi na lang. And that time, parang nagpaalam ako kay Coach Eric. Parang sabi ko, Coach, pwede ba uwi na lang ako? I mean, siguro kasi nasa Team B lang din naman ako. Parang doon na lang ako muna maglalaro sa Bacolod, sa dating school ko. At least masamahan ko yung mom ko, tas at the same time, makakalaro ako. Tas parang may sinabi si Coach Eric sa akin na parang hindi ko makalimutan. Parang ginamit niya pa yung dad ko. So sabi niya, sure ka ba? Yan ba talaga ang gusto ng dad mo para sa'yo? So ako, napaisip ako ulit ako kasi di ba yung dream namin is to reach the PBA, to be known as, alam mo yun, parang makilala sa paglalaro ng basketball. So yun, napaisip ulit ako. So kinausap ko yung mom ko after if okay lang. Pero hindi talaga ako pinayagan ni Coach Eric eh. Sabi niya, parang kahit kung kausapin mo mom mo, pumayag man siya ako, hindi ako papayag. Gusto ko stay ka dito kasi sige nga, ando ka sa Bacolod, maglaro ka basketball, pero yung opportunity nandito sa Maynila. Yun yung sabi na sa akin. So yun, as in nagstay ako. So after nun, yun nata first year ng Team B ko, 2011, nawala yung dad ko. So nasa Team B ako. The next year, Team B ulit ako, doon na yung graduating year ko, graduate na ako sa school. So after nun, parang doon ko nakita na parang ang hirap kasi nalayo ka sa pamilya tapos nawala pa yung dad mo na nag-guide sa'yo, nagturo sa'yo maglaro ng basketball, parang nagbibigay sa'yo advice every time na down ka sa basketball, parang gano'n. And yung sad part pa, never niya ako nakita live manood ng hindi niya ako nakita live maglaro. Kasi nga, overseas, seaman. So, di na ako nakita nila sa video. So, alam mo yun, sobrang down ko na parang gusto ko lang naman dati mapakita sa kanya na nagagawa ko yung gusto niya or masaya na siya na nakita niya kung saan man ako, na naabot ko, parang gano'n. So, sobrang hirap nung time na yun. Kasi Team B, tapos nawalan ka ng dad, tapos sa Maynila ka mag-isa. Parang lost. Parang di mo alam talaga. Kaya yun lang, buti nandun si God na parang tulungan ako na ma-realize na everything happens for a reason talaga.
Tama. So, transition tayo. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct, Pao.
So, hindi
na sa story of resilience. How you pick yourself up. I think that's very timely.
So, yun, parang hirap eh. So, that time, parang tiwala sa sarili na inisip ko na lang na kahit ano man yung pinagdadaanan mo, matatapos rin. Like, basta magtiyaga ka, magtrabaho ka, alam mo yung goal mo, alam mo yung end goal mo, alam mo kung saan ka pupunta. Like, wala eh. Hindi ka talaga matitinag kahit ano man problema dumating sa'yo. Basta alam mo na nagtatrabaho ka maayos, ginagawa mo yung part mo. Yung kinokontrol mo kung ano makontrol mo kasi yung iba hindi natin control eh. We can control na yung ano, yung ibang bagay. So, yung sa atin lang, yung kung ano yung kaya nating gawin. Gawin natin ng tama, gawin natin ng 100% kasi alam may ano yan eh, may kapalit. Like sobrang laking ano nun, laking bagay para sa ano mo, sa dream mo na maabot mo yun. Kaya yun, kailangan mo lang magsipag, magtiwala sa sarili, magdasal kung ano man nangyayari kasi hindi naman lagi nasa baba ka eh, or hindi naman lagi na lang masama yung nangyayari. Yun lang. So parang bola nga, minsan nasa taas, nasa baba, parang iikot lang din yung mundo. So yun, parang resiliency. I mean, you have to persevere, parang gustuhin mo talaga.
Ikaw, Robin, do you share like the same experience of maybe you want to share your thoughts on resiliency?
Yes, nung time kasi na yon also, nung, nung nawala rin ako sa being a practice player in Team A, malayo rin sa family nung time na yun, mag-isa rin ako sa condo ko nakatira. So I didn't know what to do at that time. Eh, nung time na yon, I knew people. I have this one friend. I don't know kung kilala mo, Bro Mig, si Dennis Belmonte. O, Belmonte. Na siya yung kasama ko lagi nagsushooting. Actually, nung time na yun, nagsushooting kami sa kahit madilim na yung gym eh. Hanggang 9 p.m. lang yung court doon pero nagsushooting pa rin kami. So, we find ways to really, it's because you don't know when the opportunity will come sa mga times yun and dumating pa yung Team B times yun. We have teammates that will always lift us up. You just need to find that teammate na as in tutulong talaga sa'yo. So ang ganda ng influence ng team actually sa hitting the weights room, practicing for 3 hours, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. And yung biggest challenge dun is really to earn a spot in Team A. And yun nga, kung hindi kayo pinagpalad, yun nga, sa pagiging Team A, everything happens for a reason. Iba yung story namin ni Paolo. So me, I was really thankful to be part of Team A, being a practice player of Team A. This is because I knew drills, I learned team chemistry, I learned kung paano palakasin yung katawan, yung shooting form, pagalingin. I knew this because of those experiences and nadala ko dito sa pag-train ng mga kids.
Coach Robin, so punta naman tayo ngayon sa kailan mo nahanap yung calling mo na, wow, I think this is for me. Coaching, I think is for me.
Yung time before, may kumuha sa akin na coach, yung former, na-draft siya sa Dallas Mavericks before, si Phil Henderson. He trusted me. Kasi nakita niya ako naglalaro and then he approached me na, pwede ka ba maging coach? Kasi nagkukulang kami ng coach ngayon. And kakasimula pa lang nun ng academy niya rin. So, nag-coach ako. I learned a lot from him. And then for a time, after coaching in Manila, umuwi ako kasi graduate na ako in Iloilo. I just did business. And then pagdating dito sa Palawan, sabi ko, ang daming magaling na players sa probinsya, sa totoo lang. Pero yung problema, hindi bukas yung pintuan sa opportunities. Unlike Bacolod, unlike Iloilo, Cebu, well-known na. Dito sa Palawan, wala talaga. So sabi ko, baka ito na yon na I will be the one being part of SBP also, be the one to open the doors to the basketball world here in Palawan. So it started last 2018. Actually, before 2018, nadadala ko na dito sina LA Revilla eh. Sina Matthew Wright before PBA, nakapunta na rin dito, Norbert Torres. As in, just to greet fans, just to give kids here hope na kaya pala na naaabot ng mga PBA players yung Palawan. So right now we may scholars tayo, yun nga. Sabi ko baka calling ko to na kumuha ng scholar. We have 2 scholars right now and 1 scholar is UST Juniors na yung isa call up na ni Coach Ren, Coach Migs. Call up ni Coach Ren for tryout sa Adamson, si Jello. So yung isa, yung sa juniors, opportunity na siya kasi si Coach Alden Ayo mismo yung nakuha sa kanya before. Pero sa juniors pa naman, so right now, online class sila ngayon sa UST Juniors. Tuloy-tuloy. So I hope that we can produce one of the we can produce a PBA player here in Palawan, katulad ng Iloilo na nakaproduce ng James Yap, and katulad ng Bacolod nakaproduce ng Pau Havelona.
Nakuling yun ha. Nagulat si Pao doon ha. pero Pao, yun nga, sabi mo nga, it was a family dream to reach the PBA, and you've had your break with NU. That fifth year, you had your big break with Alab, and that led to a PBA team. Kamusta
Well,
yun? Getting that ball?
I mean, it started lahat sa Alab. I mean, yun na yun eh. Like, yung kwento ko nung college, going papunta ako pros, parang same ulit. I mean, parang na-draft ako sa BBA. I signed for 6 months, then after nun, nag-D-League ulit ako. I mean, parang bumalik na naman yung kwento ko nung college. Parang nasaan doon na ako, tas bumaba na naman. Parang ang hirap. So sabi ko sa sarili ko na same thing lang ito eh. Parang alam ko sa sarili ko na pinagdaanan ko na to. So feeling ko, kailangan ko pa talagang magtrabaho. So that time, like after nung stint ko sa BBA, nung sa Phoenix ako, parang after nun, ako, D-League. So after nung D-League, as in wala ng team, I mean, wala ng liga. That time, ABL yung pa-start. So I reached out to Charlie D. As in, sabi ko, Boss Charlie, pwede ba mag-try out? So sabi niya, wala, I mean, handpick lahat ng players dito, parang ganyan. I mean, sila talaga pumipili kasi iba daw yung competition sa abroad or international competition, parang sabi niya. So sabi ko, nung una, sabi ko, sige boss, thank you, parang nagpasalamat din na. Tapos the next day ata, kinulit ko ulit. Sabi ko, boss siya, kahit practice player lang ako, tatanggapin ko, parang okay lang na basta matuloy-tuloy lang yung pagtitrain ko, yung yung paglalaro ko, hindi lang ma-stop. So sabi niya, sige, punta ako sa practice. Pumunta ako sa practice, tapos na-meet ko si Jimmy Alapag. Nung na-meet ko si Jimmy, siya yung head coach that time. So parang pagdating ko ba sa practice, parang sabi sa akin ni Boss Charlie, try out or practice player, something ganon. Pagdating ko, si Coach Jimmy, sobrang wini-welcome niya. Uy pa, welcome sa team. Parang, alam mo yun, parang ako nagulat ako kasi alam ko, magka-try out na ako eh. Tapos, alam mo yung sinishare na ni Coach Jimmy yung plan niya the whole season, kung anong gusto niyang gawin. Alam mo yun, yung parang deep inside natutuwa kasi feeling mo makukuha ka na pero hindi mo pa alam until makasign ka. So yun, that time, so tuloy-tuloy lang, practice lang ako, as in sobrang nagsasama lang talaga ako sa training sa kanila kahit konti lang una nun eh, 5 players lang ata kami nun kasi sabi nga handpick, so yung iba from coming from the States, yung mga imports, yung mga ganun, hindi pa dumarating. So yun, to make the story short, so yun, yung stint ko dun sa Alab is sobrang blessing for me. Kasi Coach Jimmy is ibang coach siya eh. Like, bibigyan kayo ng confidence. Like, he let you play na the way, parang kung paano ka maglaro, hayaan ka niya. Basta within the system, parang gano'n. So, basta pag siya, dun ko lang naramdaman na yung coach nagagalit pag hindi ka tira. Pag hindi ka shoot. Kasi sabihin ka niya, like, iniinsayo mo naman yan, pinapractice mo every time, ang aga mo sa training, late ka na umuwi para mag-practice ng skills mo. But sa laro hindi mo gawin, hindi ka magtiwala. So doon nag-build yung confidence ko sa pro. Parang that time, parang ako nagtatrabaho every time. Sinasabi niya pa, just go to practice early, tapos magtrabaho tayo, tapos uwi ka ng late kasi trabaho ulit tayo, mag-extra tayo. Yun yung sinasabi niya sa akin. Kaya doon na-build talaga yung confidence ko. Doon na yung skills ko kay Coach Jimmy. Kasi isa na, like, sobrang hands-on niya as a coach. Tinuturuan ka ako ng tama nung So,
Pao? I think nag-freeze na ng konti si Pao, pero babalikan natin yan. But in terms of being a mentor, Robin, Coach Robin, Pao mentioned of having a mentor in Jimmy Alapa gave him confidence. How important is it, Pao, Robin? Pao, nagta-transition tayo ngayon from having a mentor kasi si Robin, mentor na siya ngayon. Di ba? Robin,
Oo.
gano'n pa ka-importante yung confidence? Di ba? Na maibigay mo para sa bata.
Being a mentor. Okay. Uh, kasi yung bata kasi pag hindi mo binigyan ng confidence, mawawala eh. Yun yung pinakauna eh. First, is you have to build their confidence to fail. Kasi kung yung bata hindi marunong bumagsak, hindi marunong mag-fail, they will never win. So kailangan mo na tanggapin sa sarili na hindi sila magaling. Lagi kong ano sa kanila,
Yeah.
sa akin, sabi ko lagi sa kanila, sa akin, para sa akin, walang magaling. Walang magaling. We always work. Magaling ka na lang kung nandun ka na sa level nila James Yap, nila Jamorant, nila LeBron. Yun na magagaling. Pero ngayon, kahit sa UAP ka pa lang, hindi ka pa magaling. First,
Yeah.
kailangan eh. So, yung mentorship is malawak yun. It's not only on the basketball court. It's because here in Palawan, yung dalawang scholars talaga namin sa bahay nakatira. It's because hindi nila hindi pwede na umuwi sila. It's because we do twice a day training. And sa bahay yon, marunong sila maghugas ng plato, marunong sila magsaing. Disiplina is nila dapat malinis, yung kwarto nila dapat pagising nila yung blanket before we go to training. So being a mentor, you have to build that confidence in a way that they know how to lose, they also know how to win. But the end goal is to win every day and outwork yourself yesterday.
Galing. Ang galing. Ang ganda ng mga story of inspiration nila Coach Robin and Pau. Siguro just to wrap this discussion up, Pau, to summarize, to sum it all up sa lahat ng mga pinagdaanan mo. Now, well, currently, still no team yet. Of course, formerly with the Bacolod team in the MPBL, but right now sports is put to a stop. Right now, you're still also at that middle ground. Diba? How do you pick yourself up at the same time? Parang baka makabigay din ng lesson or inspiration sa mga nanonood or sa mga kaibigan na we are in the middle, we don't know what's gonna happen with some uncertainty, but how should our minds work that para kayanin pa?
Ano lang, just do what you need to do as a person or as an athlete, as a player. Like, even wala tayong, I mean, as a player ngayon, walang work, wala pang basketball, hindi pa bumabalik. Like, you just continue to work. Like, kahit, ano lang, self-workout yung mga sarili lang. And mentally, just be strong because everything happens for a reason. Wala namang certain eh. The only certain thing is uncertainty. So, yung kung anong pinagdadaanan natin ngayon, matatapos din to. Like, magtiwala lang tayo. Like, you just have to trust God and pray na everything will end soon. Na sana bumalik na lahat. And yun lang. I mean, if you're willing to do or gustong-gusto mo maabot yung dreams mo or yung goal mo to be a basketball player, you just need to work. Kahit ano man yung pagdadaanan mo, yung paghihirap, dapat i-embrace mo yon kasi wala namang madali eh. So kailangan mo lang trabahuin, like give time kasi yun lang yung kailangan dun eh. You need to work on your craft, like you need to develop, like you need to improve every day kasi like basketball ngayon sobrang gagaling na ng player, sobrang dali na ng ang dali na sa nila ng basketball, ang sarap panoorin lalo na si Luka. Sobrang simple, tas alam mo yun, dali na, sobrang nababasa niya, nakikita niya na lahat eh. So yun lang, like you just have to work, you have work this kay tulad ng sabi ni Coach Robin na like yung confidence din na kailangan mo as a player kasi naalala ko yung sabi rin sa akin ni Coach Jimmy na if wala kang confidence sa sarili mo, ba't ka pa magiging player? Kasi wala kang maabot if matatakot ka lang, if hindi ka magtatrust sa sarili mo. So, yun lang, tiwala ka sa sarili mo, magtrabaho, and trust God, pray every day.
Alright, Coach Robin, ikaw, message mo?
Yes, actually ngayon gustong-gusto na natin talaga mag-basketball lahat tayo. Even me, I also want to train kids kasi ang dami nang nagme-message sa Basketball Academy that they already want to play. So let's just be patient. Right now, ang daming home video workouts na pinopost. Even PBA is doing this home workouts. So sundin na lang natin yon. For us to be in shape, yan, even MPBL is put to a stop. Buti si PBA, nasa plano na October 9, magsisimula na. So, everyone is thirsty right now. And yun nga, pagdadasal talaga, sabi ni Paulo, pagdadasal talaga na sana matapos to kasi nakapos ngayon yung buong mundo. Hindi lang naman tayo. So, it's just about accepting what it is now and moving on from that and just making the most out of this situation.
Alright, so maraming salamat Coach Robin Uy and Pao Habilona for taking time off this morning to share your story of inspiration. And sana sa mga nanood, sana sa mga kaibigan nyo ay nakapagbigay kayo ng konting inspiration and konting confidence. Of course, to move on or kumbaga to approach life, di ba, in that kind of mindset and experience. Maraming salamat, Coach Robin and Paulo Habilona. Yes, go.
Mitch, pwede ba bumati?
Siyempre! Go! Bati lang.
Binabati ko yung cousins ko, si Destin, si BJ, si Marie, si Marga, binabati ko yung girlfriend ko, si Ana, si B-Boy, tsaka si Doc Ronald. Uy, Doc Boy, upod ko di mo pa kaisa.
Coach Rob, baka may...
Visit ko yun Dude's House of Kansi. Puntahan nyo, guys.
Dude's House of Kansi sa may Kapitolyo. Bibisitahin natin yan. Coach Rob, baka may gusto kang batiin.
Binabati ko yung bago kong kaibigan, si Paulo Avelona, tsaka si Coach James, binabati ko rin. Tsaka pinsan ko, si Doc Roland Uy. Yung pinsan ni Paulo, si Dustin. And girlfriend ko, si Monica. Yung katabi ni Paulo, girlfriend na si Ana. Yan, lahat binabati ko. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Coach Robin Uy and Pao Habilona. And this webcast is brought to you by Kickstart Coffee. Alright, so yun po ang ating episode for today. Papasalamat po kami again kay Pao Habilona and Coach Robin Uy for taking their time off para i-share ang kanilang kwento. Magpapasalamat din po kami sa aming mga partners and sponsors, of course, Kickstart Coffee, Pinoy Liga, Podcast Network Asia, and our new partner, Apollo Wi-Fi. Stay connected to what truly matters. Book now at apollotravelwifi.com. This is perfect for online learning para po sa mga kids natin or anything if you need some pocket Wi-Fi at your homes. And thank you so much to our partners for supporting us with our initiative as we go on to our online platform. So next week po, Friday 10 a.m., ang aming next webcast. Ipopost po namin sa aming social media pages para po malaman kung sino po ang guest namin next week. Para po kay Robin Uy, para po kay Pao Habilona, para po sa Pinoy Liga at sa aming po mga partners. Maraming salamat po for joining us this morning. Once again, this has been Off the Record with Mix Bustos. And see you in the next episode. Stay safe and God bless.